Juan Ponce de Leon, the explorer searching for glory. What would make a person sail into dangerous and unknown waters? Gold? Fame? Adventure? For Juan Ponce de Leon, it may have been all three. Juan Ponce de Leon was born around 1474 in Spain. As a young man, he became a soldier and later joined Spanish voyages to the Americas during the Age of Exploration. He traveled to the Caribbean and helped Spain expand its control in the New World. Ponce de Leon became the governor of Puerto Rico after helping establish Spanish settlements there. Under his leadership, the Spanish searched for gold and expanded their influence on the island. However, conflicts grew between the Spanish settlers and the indigenous Taino people, who were often treated harshly by colonizers. In 1513, Ponce de Leon led an expedition that landed on the coast of what is now the American state of Florida. He named the land La Florida, which means land of flowers in Spanish, because he arrived during the Easter season known in Spain as Pascua Florida. Many stories claim that Ponce de Leon was searching for the magical fountain of youth, a legendary spring said to restore youth and health. But historians debate this story. Some historians believe the legend became popular years later and that his real goal was probably to find land, wealth, and power for Spain. This debate has made Ponce de Leon a mysterious figure in history. Was he a dreamer chasing myths, or a determined explorer focused on expanding an empire? Historians continue to discuss this question today. One of Ponce de Leon's greatest strengths was his courage. Sailing into unknown territory was extremely dangerous. He was also ambitious and determined, qualities that helped him rise from soldier to governor and explorer. But those same qualities could also become weaknesses. His strong desire for wealth and control pushed him into dangerous conflicts. Some historians argue that explorers like Ponce de Leon cared more about conquest and riches than the lives of indigenous peoples already living in these lands. In 1521, he returned to Florida, hoping to establish a permanent Spanish settlement. However, his expedition was attacked by the powerful Calusa people, who resisted the Spanish invasion. During the battle, Ponce de Leon was struck by an arrow, possibly poisoned. He sailed to Cuba for treatment, but died from his wounds in July 1521 at about 47 years old. Here are some facts about Juan Ponce de Leon that many people do not know. Ponce de Leon helped establish the first European settlement in Puerto Rico, called Capara. Official Spanish records show that he received permission from the Spanish crown to explore and govern lands north of Cuba before his Florida expedition. Today, historians view Juan Ponce de Leon in different ways. Some see him as a brave explorer who expanded geographic knowledge. Others see him as part of a violent period of colonization that brought suffering to indigenous communities. What do you think about Juan Ponce de Leon, his expeditions, and the impact they had on the world as we know it today?